Well, hello everybody out there in Ireland. This is Chris from MajorLegacy.com with another exciting episode of Topher's Life. We are back out at Universal Orlando Resort today. Another sold out at capacity day here at Universal Orlando. I'm currently looking at the line, the standby line to get into Universal Studios Florida across the lagoon. I will show you guys that as we walk around. We got some stuff to see in City Walk, some new stuff in the Legacy store that we're going to take a look at. But probably going to be it for today. Probably won't get a chance again to get into the parks. That's okay. We got some information that I'm going to share with you in a little bit that you probably already know, but we'll go over it. We'll go over it again. It is what it is, but let's not waste any time. Let's have some fun. So here is the look from across the lagoon. There's the Hard Rock Cafe over there. The line that you see over there is the standby line to get into Universal Studios Florida because it is at capacity. I think they drip and drab people into the parks, you know, as you know, crowds thin out and stuff like that. Over on this side, you've got a line for Islands of Adventure. Same deal. Drips and drabs of people will go in. When we were here last week, we left about 3:45 or so. And the parks reopened for capacity at about 5. I am not going to wait around again this week, I don't think, for the parks to reopen, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so let's continue. Let's go into the Legacy store and see if we can see the new stuff. So when the store first opened, I kind of joked about how this kind of feels like a tribute store. Well, now its journey is complete. We have a Jaws mold here, which I actually may get. I don't usually do these, but I actually am carrying cash on me today, which I also don't normally do. So I might go ahead and get one. That's what it looks like. And there, while we wait for the mold, here's some quick looks at things that we didn't see last time. Some classic Universal stuff. The pictures. Some bands playing over in Amity. I miss Amity. Still a touch warm. So here is the finished product. We have our little Jaws mold here. It's still a little warm. It's kind of crazy. So there you go, $6, you get the molds. I usually don't do the molds, but hey, you know what the hell? When you only live once, right? So we got one. It's Jaws. I'm surprised at how warm it still is. It still is kind of warm. Anyway, we're still waiting. It's the current view across the lagoon of the line there. Coming up over the bridge here, you can see the sign is out. Universal Studios Florida is at capacity. Of course, if you are in a hotel, it doesn't matter. On-site hotel guests, the capacity, you are included in the capacity. So, Mardi Gras sign. Just in case we don't get into Universal today, Mardi Gras has been extended once again to May 2nd of this year. So, May 2nd, Mardi Gras ends. The globe is also spinning today. It was not spinning last week, but it is back spinning, so all is good with the globe. So you see over here, there's a little stanchion set off over there. They were just holding people off as a bunch of people went through to be able to get in. The line for the wait for Universal is over here. I think I'm going to try to wait a little bit. to see where we stand. So there's these people are all waiting to get into Universal. This is where you enter if you want to wait to get into Islands. On this side, one of two sims here. A couple of overheard conversations in the line for Islands side. People have said that they've waited for about an hour. So, kind of crazy. We'll wait for a little bit and see how long we actually sit here and wait. And then we'll get out of here. Just as an experiment. Boat drives by. It is currently 3:08. So we'll see how far we get. I'll keep you posted. It's 3:11. Gorillas are currently playing on the speakers. We've moved pretty significantly. They've let in a bunch of people, and the line moved pretty fairly. We were on this side before. We're now on this side. So might be in here quicker than I think. So the Islands line has also recently moved. So far not too bad. Another pretty significant move here. It is 3:15, so about 4 minutes after the last big move. We're moving forward, and we've stopped again, so we should be in here by, I think, 3:30, so that's not too bad. It is 3:26, so a little bit less than 20 minutes for me to get in. Now, granted, I am by myself, so I was actually at the last one before the next group to go in, and they were like, "There's only one yet," so a little less than 20 minutes for me to actually get into the turnstile, so that's good. So now that we're in, the obvious question is what does a at capacity crowd look like when we're actually inside? And honestly, not any much different than it usually does. Despicable Me is at a 60-minute wait. I should say not usually that it does during a global pandemic, but Despicable Me is 60 minutes and Shrek is at 40 minutes. So here's the view from down the street. There are a lot of people walking around, more so than usual, but I was surprised. So it only took us a little bit less than 20 minutes to get in. We're not going to spend too much time in here. Going to go into the tribute store real quick and see if they have our wolf mask, and then I think we're going to get out of here. But hey, at least we got in. So currently no performers on the Miss New Orleans. Doesn't look like there are any performers out right now, so shift change perhaps. Line for the Universal Monsters Cafe freeze stuff. There's the Transformers extended queue. A lot of people in that queue there. Got some characters out now, so that's good. A lot of people waiting for beads, of course. Still no wolf masks, but some of these, sorry for the flickering there, but so the skull mask is pretty cool. And as has been the case, it's very quiet inside the tribute store these days. There's nobody in here. There's another one of those moles. You get a wax skull here. Skull's pretty cool. Of course, the wax molds are no stranger to the tribute stores. We've had quite a few. But there's nobody inside the tribute store. Still no wolf mask there. Another quick look at some of the mask displays. Still no wolf masks. We're in the pirate ship. It's kind of dark, sorry guys, but we're in the pirate ship. Still no wolf masks. Once again, another view of just how dead it is inside the tribute store. Nobody. Nobody. One lone employee back there, but there is nobody inside the store, guys.
Good. My brother Jacob never blue. Look at what's going on. Get those hands together. It's your time, your time, my time. Let's go, Jay. Here we go. Another time. That's what time it is. That's
good. Quick check on Bruce. Still missing, but we do have our traditional sign here. As you walk by King's Cross Station, I did have a question as to if this was open. It is indeed open. I believe that says the wait time is 150 minutes to take the train. No, excuse me, 50 minutes to take the train over. So it is open. No German guys and gal today. Of course, just doing our traditional loop around the park, seeing what we can see. A couple of things before we continue on our journey around the park. A few significant things happened this week. First and foremost, I did get my first dose of the Pfizer COVID shot, so that's good. We're halfway there. The second thing that happened this week was that Universal officially announced the opening date for the Velocicoaster. The Velocicoaster, why do people stare at me? This is what I don't like to do in these things. People just stare at me when I talk to them. Anyway, Universal has officially announced the opening date for the Velocicoaster. June 10th. June 10th, 2021 is when the Velocicoaster will open. So obviously there'll be stuff before that, hopefully, stuff like that. But June 10th, 2021, the Velocicoaster officially opens. I'm excited. You should be excited. The coaster's going to be great. So June 10th. Yay! But anyway, we'll continue around the park. I didn't check on it last week, but here it is, our weekly wellness check. All in the MIB tent. All is good. Of course, as I wander this at capacity park with limited capacity because of the pandemic, I am of course looking at how things are going here for Horror Night's sake, because it's reasonable to assume, unless things get significantly better, of course, that we'll be in some kind of similar situation for Halloween Horror Night. So just kind of getting a gauge to see what they do. The standby lines are interesting. I can see them doing that for Horror Nights as well. But, yeah, 65 minutes for Simpsons, by the way.
I know you're telling them.
But yeah, so I'm just kind of feeling out, you know, how this could go in the fall. Making our way down Hollywood Boulevard. Looks like the characters are not out over here either. I've noticed that they've been pretty sparse coming in and out. We're usually pretty good at hitting Scooby and the gang and so forth when they come out, but they weren't out. These guys are usually always out too, but yeah, so we're heading out now. A little too crowded, so we're heading out. We'll stop by the new store real quick. Still have some Beetlejuice handbags left over. Still the only thing left of the previous Beetlejuice merch, but still got some left. How much were these? These were $80. Some characters coming out. Thank you. We got a bead, guys. And as we are leaving, we just got the tweet from Universal. The parks are back open to all guests. So, but we are not going to Islands today. We are headed home. Got some stuff to do at home, so Islands ain't going anywhere, hopefully. Very long line at the counter inside the store today, so I don't think I'm going to be buying anything, but there's a shirt that I want. Oh, what do you pack in a bottle with it? All these plushes here. I do want this shirt right here. Not that one. I'm not a Wizarding Mom. Free Dobby there. I did make mention of some new Velocicoaster hats. I don't see them in the store. Didn't see them last week in the store either. I think they're only at Islands, so we're gonna have to wait until we get to Islands. But not today. Time to go. So that's going to do it for us out here at Universal Orlando Resorts. We are back in the belly of Bluetooth, as it were. Busy day, of course. We did get a chance to test out the standby line for Universal Studios Florida for an at-capacity day at the studios. Didn't take us too long, about 20 minutes to get in. I'm going to assume that on busier days, like on the weekends, it might take a little bit longer if you are in that line. But for us, it didn't take that long, so all was good there. We did check the tribute store for our Wolf Mardi Gras mask. Of course, they didn't have it. But yeah, so I think that's going to do it for us today. We're still on our allotted, our small amount of time out here. It's about 4:15 or so, 4:24. So yeah, so it's time for us to leave. But as usual, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.